what we did find is that if you have an engine that's just running at idle with no load on it, you can put a lot more of this gas in without any adverse effects. So from there, we developed the carbon cleaning. You know, on a motorcycle, 20 minutes and you're done, and the effect will last you for at least 6 months.
I just want to make sure that there was no chance of this messing up the tuning of the bike.
No, because it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with that. All it's going to do is remove the carbon deposits and allow the engine to run as it was originally designed. It'll bring the engine back to its pristine condition. And the fact that you've ridden the bike, it's completely broken in, so you should, in effect, get better performance than you've ever had before. But this does not have any effect on any engine management system, any control system, carburation, fuel injection, nothing like that. It's definitely so the carbon deposits are very rough. They're just ridges. So it increases the friction inside the engine, number one. Number two is carbon deposits act like a sponge. They actually absorb raw fuel and oxygen. So the more carbon deposits you have, the lower the burning efficiency gets, which gives you more carbon deposits. And then the third thing that happens is the cylinders are designed for maximum turbulence. That's how you get the horsepower. Carbon deposits disrupt that turbulence. So you're losing power and you're losing the ability to burn all of that fuel. So by removing it, you get your horsepower back, you should get better mileage, and whether you care about it or not, you'll definitely have lower emissions.
Is that all right?
Yeah. All right, can we take the filter element off? Perfect.
So it's not even a seal attachment then. You're just feeding that in addition to the air it's taking
It depends on the engine. If it's a car where you have a vacuum port, then we connect it to the vacuum port. If you don't have a vacuum port available, then we run it through the air intake.
You're actually creating a flow out of the hose that you're going to be holding?
Yeah, pure oxygen, hydrogen gas will come out of here. Okay, you can start this up.
Which one do you want me to start with? The one on the right?
Yes. Entirely up to
Ready?
you. Yeah. Keep going. With this much oxy-hydrogen gas going into there, basically you have almost perfect combustion. So carbon monoxide is going to be basically zero. Hydrocarbons will be about 95 to 99% lower. The NOx emissions, nitrogen, also almost nothing. Engine's starting to run smoother.
I can tell.
Oh yeah, you can hear it.
Like those on the tractor, laying down the carbon.
Yeah, this has no effect on engine oil or anything beyond the rings. They're both completely closed, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what comes out. Okay, I think the fact that you do a lot of long driving is helpful.
Yeah.
All right, so we can put this back together.
the high flow filter.
What do you want me to do?
Well, do what you want to do. Take it for a ride and find your way back here and let me know what you think.
All right.
So we'll wait for him to come back and see what he has to say.
All right.
There is nothing like the sound of a Harley.
Well, two things I noticed. One, at the low end, the power seems a lot more stable. It's very even. It's very solid at the low end. Second thing is at the upper end, cruising it. I told you I normally shift around 3,000 RPM. Cruising at about 55, 60 miles an hour, 3,000 RPMs. The motor seemed very stable, very quiet. It wasn't. It's quieter. I mean, it seems smoother. I'll tell you what. I mean, if this thing, I go down to see how this thing works. I mean, if I see the improvement you're talking about, then I to expect. I've got a lot of friends that ride. I could actually hear the more the metallic clanking, that you hear when it's brand new. That
Right.
when you first get it, you hear that metallic sound, and haven't heard that in a long time.
It's the same thing when I did it to my car.
Yeah.
I ran it, both machines in my car, and I took it out for a ride.
Fantastic.
Very excited.
Thanks again. I appreciate it.
Ryan,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks.
a lot. I appreciate it. I will definitely let you guys know how things go with the DC trip.
Okay.